Hi, this is Gary. I'm from Texas Zone 8B, and going to do a walkthrough tour of the container gardening, and also going to go. My mother-in-law's here today, and she's going to be trying out some of the figs, see how she likes them. First thing we talk about, here's the ginger. It's up and growing. It's doing good, and it's got so it continue good. You're getting a little bit of deals on the tip. That's just water stress. I think it's just ain't quite enough. The heat, because it has been hot down here, so. But that's normal. This here is the lemongrass, which you make tea and stuff out of. First time we tried growing it, it's doing well. We have the Okinawa spinach, which we haven't been eating this because Kelly's here. She ate most of it, but it's doing well. And you just kind of clip it off and use the leaves, kind of like you put on sandwiches or whatever. It makes a good lettuce substitute, or to add in with lettuce for making a salad. Over here we got the peach tree, roddenberry peach tree, and it hopefully can go ahead and make. I got a couple of good sized ones and some other ones right here. The only thing I don't like about the tree, it is awful late, and the later the varieties are, the more likely you are going to have different disease and stuff hit it. Anyway, back up over here is where some of the figs are. And the first fig we're going to try is a Malta Black. How do I say that? Well, this will make a good. When you pick a fig and you see that little white stuff coming out of it, that means it's not quite ready. So the first one may not be quite as good. Just see how it tastes.
The skin's real tough. It doesn't taste bad.
Okay. And then this one here is called Becca Valley. Show you the insides of them.
Ooh, that looks
Kind
nice.
of got jammy. If you notice, this one didn't bleed on the end of it, so this should be a better tasting one. Whichever one you want.
That one's tender. Good. Very good.
Okay. And come over here. This here's called Papa John's. We're going to try this one. It is split. Let's open it up just to see. It cuts well. It's got the inside flavor. What's that one? It's called Papa John. In fact, Petals from the Past is where we got that from.
It's good too. Not as sweet as the other one.
Okay, Becca Valley's been the sweetest. And this one, I think it's berry. Yeah, B-A-R-I, berry fig. The other way you can tell, you get in here, notice how this thing's kind of drooping, and then you feel it's kind of soft. So if they're drooping like that, it's indication that they're ready. If you notice that other one didn't droop, it's a little bit firmer. Again, we'll break it off. You're getting a little bit, so it might could wait another day. Want me to cut it?
Yeah. Makes it easier. I like to look at the inside. They look nice.
Like I say, a lot of people like the jammy looking of it, strawberry flavor of it.
Ooh, that one is good.
Is that the best one of the bunch?
It's between this one and this one.
That and the Becca Valley?
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's the two of them. Got some more Becca Valleys over there, so you can just keep watching them and they should be ready. One of them might already be ready. If you want, we'll kind of come on over here and we'll try the lychee here in a minute. This is one of the plums that, the 6-star plums that I got in pots. This is one of the peppers, the Thai pepper. I did take the peppers off of it and gave it to one of the nurses up there at the hospital. And we bought it because it's pretty. It's got the variegated leaves on it, and but we haven't actually tried the peppers themselves. But I think Thai food tends to be hot. Kind of stays there. Over here is the Malabar spinach. And it's kind of like Malabar spinach would do. It's another lettuce substitute. It's not my wife's favorite for the fact that it it's more of a succulent thick leaf. I don't know why I picked this here, but it does. It's a little bit thicker of a leaf on it, and it's just a texture thing. So it doesn't. She likes the other one better. Some people love it. I'm going to try to grow it this year because I was watching on one place and it talked about trying to make the berries out of a juice. It will. It's starting to flower here. The flower buds here, and they'll flower and make little red fruit that supposedly you can make some type of juice out of it. So we'll give that a try. And it comes back natural. I mean, it seeds out good. It's a little bit invasive, but not bad because it's easy to kill. You just pull them up. It's not a really bad one. Here's our basil. This is another basil here too. They're doing well. I put it in a bigger pot. It's growing well. This is the pomegranate that I grew. It's got this much new growth on it. It's probably growing a little too fast, to be honest with you. But you know, I fertilized with water with the Miracle-Gro, and they also had osmocote. So I might have overdone the fertilizer a little bit, but it'll settle down here in a little while. Got a couple of volunteer tomatoes I'll probably pull up. Over here is sweet leaf. It's up there. You can put it in a pot. You see it's a little bit stressed. Needs a little bit of water. And you want to try this? It's called sweet leaf. Just eat it. And it's put in salads or whatever. It's supposed to be a really sweet flavor to it.
It's different.
Kelly likes it.
Kelly likes it?
Yeah. But put in with in a salad.
In a salad, yeah.
I will show you this. When you get rain, sometimes this will happen to you, and they split. When they split like that, they're not any good. And this one split a whole bunch of them. And this one, which one is this one? West Becca Valley too. It's got some type of scale or something on it, so that may be what it's doing it. Cause it wasn't one that did it really bad last year. But anyway, over here is the lemonade tree, the Jiu-Jitsu. It's got the fruit on it, and you know it's doing nice, but it's still several months away. This is the new lychee tree that I was growing. I ain't gonna try to say that word, but it's starting to put some growth out. This way it looks like I'm starting putting on new growth, and that's good. The leaves look healthy. A little bit of dryness tips on the ends, but you know, they'll do that. It's not anything really concerned about. This is my sweet potatoes slips that I've got extras of. Another one of the ginger I'm growing, I'm putting in this pot to see how it does. And see how it does. The tomatoes are kind of on their last leg, but they have produced a little bit. Come back over this way. And here's the lychees that's growing. Picture of that. And it's a nice big fruit. And show us how to eat lychee. So this is my son, the guy's behind camera. Just peel off the edge, you pop it in.
Yeah, like an egg.
Yep. Is it good? Is it right? Okay.
What is it?
It's called a lychee.
Lychee.
You seen how you done it? So you can do it now.
Peel that around.
Yeah.
I'm hanging on to these. I don't want to get. I don't have no fingernails. One all broke off.
So now you can just pop it in your mouth. Because you'll squirt into it.
Oop.
Yeah, it's going to squirt out, so I'll put it.
Yeah. Let's go a little bit more so. It's sweet. It's different.
Okay. This one is a longan tree. and
I think I like it that well,
and it's doing well. It kind of, last year didn't do a whole lot of growing, so I put a little more fertilizer to it, and this year it's growing better. So hopefully next year it tends to make a lot better than the lychee tree does. And this is the blueberries. They've all made, put on a little bit of new growth. Just trying to keep them watered, try to keep them alive during this time of year, get a little bit of growth on them so they have some wood to produce. And you know, they're doing all right. This here's the lemon, the Myers lemon. It's in a container. It's got, you know, 3 or 4 dozen lemons on it. Some of them gets knocked off whenever my son mows, but I'm not going to complain. He says I complain when I say stuff like that, but I'm not really complaining. This here's the pomelo tree, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got a dozen fruits on it, and they're growing well. Doesn't have a whole lot of leaves on it. A little bit concerning, but you know, it's doing all right. Over here, is a clementine mandarin, and it's got several, about the right. That's kind of what I want to see on the tree, because once these gets big, you know, they get about that big, so they should be able to support it. If you get too many, if you get a lot of stuff like this, and they're all over the tree, where there's 3 of them, that's a lot of weight for that limb to support when they get full size, and it can break the tree. This is the other pomelo. It's only got 2 fruits on it, and the fruit's a lot. Yeah, I think fruit's bigger than the other tree, just because it's only having to maintain 2 of them. And this tree, this is the 2nd year for this tree, so it's still a pretty young tree. But it's, like I say, it's made those 2 fruits, and it's doing well. This is the pumpkin mandarin, and it's the one that I did have too much fruit on it last year, so I tried to tie this back together because it just split. As I was trying to thin the fruit, it split on me, so probably that's I might not have done that. It still has as much fruit on it, but that's not necessarily bad either, especially with it recovering from the split. Swing over here, and here's the different figs we got. When you get them away from the house, that's bird damage there, and some bugs. So, I think every one of them, see how the birds peck them and ruin them? I don't think any of them. Let's see, this is, I love these tags they put on these things. As your tiger, it does produce a lot of fruit, and actually you can see they've ate a lot of it. Ants are starting to hit at it. I don't think it's quite as good. And it's got the amber, it's more of a honey fig, so it's got the amber color to it. Try that one.
Too many of them will be in trouble. That's good.
You see the different flavors of those compared to this one? That should be more of a sweet flavor, where the others are more jammy.
Yeah. These are all more strawberry.
Yeah. So you have to figure out whenever you're doing them, do you like the sweet flavor or do you like the strawberry flavor? Some people really like the sweet ones, and they go big on sweet ones. And like I say, the ants are going crazy on this one. But I will show you. Come down here. Here's different figs I've got. Another berry fig. I didn't realize they had 2. This fig almost died on me. I thought it was dead, but then it finally came back, and I fertilized it good, so it's got a lot of growth. I mean, it started way down here, just a little bud from out here, so all this here is new growth. Probably more growth than you really want, but even with that, it's still putting on some figs this year. So. This one's split. This one's split. Well, I didn't split, bird got it. Now really what you ought to do when you see ones like that is protect it from the birds. The bird got this one too. Around it. So you could put a netting over it to keep the figs away. Swing around here. This is the one that I've got in the ground. This is a smaller tree. This suffered a little bit of winter damage last year. When we got down to 12, 13 degrees, but still survived. It's putting out some new growth to it. And this tree, it was in one of those big pots that you're seeing everything else in when I planted it 5 years ago. So it doesn't grow a whole lot. It's not one that's going to get real big, massive. It's called Strawberry Verde or Green Ishua is the two names it goes to. It makes a green fig. Supposed to help the birds not get quite as bad, but they figure it out pretty quick. And let me see if this fig over here is. See, I seen this today. I thought, okay, we better try this one. And it's just coral black, and it was supposed to be really the best flavored ones around. The stupid bird got it, but it does have. The only thing I don't like about it, its growth habitat straight up. So if you're trying to grow them in pots, it kind of makes it difficult. But anyway, that's the fig tour. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you like it, subscribe, hit like. Thank you.